No, babe, the whole thing. You always want. There we go. See, now they can see me. Hi guys. What's up? First of all, guys, I am wearing my merchandise, my jewels on the run. Please, please, please do your pre-orders now, because we will not be taking orders after how long now, honey? Like 2 weeks. So if you want our merchandise, please, 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 purchase it now. And yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there. We're actually gonna go pick up some of our stuff right now, so I'm really, really, really excited about that. Okay, anyways, I came on here because hi Hope, say hi.
Hi.
Is that what that was about? Because you
No.
wanted to be on the camera?
No.
So what was that about?
It's you, the voice. Is
Oh, my
just-
voice?
That's a help.
Okay, it's because I took a nap, okay? Anyway, so I came on here because we posted a video. First of all, one video was about the laws in Tanzania with purchasing land, and the second video was the process of us purchasing land, okay? And I noticed that there were a lot of comments on both videos, and I just wanted to address some of the comments because I feel like it's important. And just to let you guys know, I did do some research to do this live because I feel like a lot of you guys had great points, and I just want to address some of those and things like that, okay? So now, first of all, I just want to, before I get into, you know, the laws and the complaints and all of that stuff, I just want to say in terms of us, like in terms of Mr. and Mrs. over here, I feel like some people comment under our videos about buying our land as if, and I know that everybody is coming from a good place, and I appreciate that. I really, 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 really do appreciate that. However, I just want to say, what is wrong with my voice? I just want to know, because you complain about my lip gloss. My lip gloss is on your drink. So I just want to say that you are talking to two very experienced people, okay? So I feel like sometimes you guys leave comments as if we're not very intelligent when it comes to this ish, okay? And I just want to say that we are not these people, okay? I know that we look really young, which we are young. We're pretty young. I'm 26, my husband is 27, and we're young. The reason why we attracted to each other is because even though we're very young, our mindsets, and one of the things that we're both really passionate about is real estate, is land, is, you know, things like that, which is why I'm 26, he's 27, and we own so many things. You understand what I'm saying? This is how come people ask all of the time, how are you guys so young and you guys can live your dreams and you guys are not, you know, basically busting your behind every single day? And, you know, like as of right now, I'm doing basically full-time YouTube, and my husband, he's a videographer and photographer, which are both basically freelance jobs. And how come are we still very comfortable and stuff like that? Well, the reason why is because we're both passionate about real estate, and we both own, okay? Hope owns land here in Tanzania, and not just the land that we have co-owned together now. He owns separate land before he even met me, and I own land in New York. So we both have things going on even before we met each other, where we have so much experience when it comes to getting generated income every single month and being a landlord and doing all of this stuff. So sometimes when I read the comments, I kind of laugh because I'm like, you really have no idea who you're speaking to, you know what I'm saying? And I also come from a family and friends, you know what I'm saying? I have a lot of landlord friends. My best friend owns multiple buildings in New York. My brother is also someone who owns condos and stuff like that. So this, it's just in the blood, okay? So I think it's funny. I just think it's funny when people comment and they say certain things to me, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, you know, it kind of makes me cringe a little bit, but I get it. It comes from a really good place, okay? It comes from a good place. You just don't want us to go into a bad situation, which I appreciate. So I still thank you for those comments, but I'm here to just let you guys know that we are not amateurs. We are actually pretty professionals when it comes to this ish, okay? Now, obviously, Hope and I have different talents, which is why I think we benefit off of each other, because I know a lot of New York real estate, for real. I know about landing, I know about closing, I know about, like people come to me to buy houses, okay, in New York. You know what I'm saying? But the rules in Tanzania is completely different. And it was one of those things that my husband had to sit me down like, okay, listen, but that's not how it works out here. And because he has experience buying lands out here, he was able to put me onto the game and let me know this is how it works, this is how we do it, this. And there's obviously some similarities, but there's also not. So trust me when I tell you that we hold it down, okay? Now, I noticed on the other side a lot of comments about diasporas complaining about the laws here in Tanzania when it comes to purchasing land, okay? I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything for you, okay? It is annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It is annoying that foreigners cannot technically own land. However, I understand the purpose, okay? I understand the purpose. I understand why they do it that way. Because the cost of the land is considerably cheap, you're gonna have people, okay? We're talking about white people, Arabs, Indians, and all of this stuff come out here and basically take all the land away from Tanzanians. So the law is there to protect Tanzanians, okay? It is just an extra barrier, okay? You can own land in multiple different ways. However, you need to go through different resources. There's different things it is that you need to do, like in terms of putting it under a business. Like, they just make it a little more complicated for you to own it. But it is not impossible. Don't be discouraged. Don't say, oh, because I can't own land, therefore I'm not gonna come out here, da 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 da. Like, there's so many ways that you can go about it, and truly the law is there to protect Tanzanians. If there's not one thing that we have learned from history, is that we need to protect African people and African resources. People from the West and people from all over the world has been coming here to take everything, to take gold, to take diamonds, to take everything that doesn't belong to them. And I'm sorry, I respect and I am okay with the law at the fact that they want to hold something for their people. I mean, even when you look around, okay, even when you look around and you see how many Indian people own land, and you see, you know, you do have white people who own the land as well. You see all of this stuff. Think about how complicated or how difficult the laws is for them to own land, and yet how many pieces of land and how many shops and stuff like that. I don't think there's a pharmacy here that's not owned by an Indian person, for real. And if you think about that, now imagine if they were like, yo, land for everybody, whatever, if you got the money, yo, you got the money, is yours. There's not gonna be any land for Tanzanian people. And I agree with it. I'm sorry, I absolutely agree with it. Someone said, would you rather own land in Namibia or Tanzania? So we really love Namibia. We actually really love Namibia. I think we would probably own land in both places. However, Namibia prices is absolutely crazy. We cannot afford to live out there, okay? Like, I mean, if you're gonna buy a house in Namibia, you might as well buy a house in America, because it's just that expensive, okay? It's just really that expensive. Also, I just want to say, because I did see a comment that said, oh, it's really disappointing that diasporas are just complaining on social media, but they're not doing anything about it. I'm telling you that I am on land, and that is completely false. Okay, that is such a effing lie. It is false. There are diasporas here, groups of diasporas that have been going to the government to change this, to bring light to it. That is completely untrue. The diasporas that are here are trying to make a change for that. Not to change the law that all foreigners should be able to own land, but at least to make a change for black diasporas, for patriots who are coming back to Africa. Trust me when I tell you, people are doing it. People are doing it. We used to have a whole diaspora group, and that was one of the things that we really focused on, was trying to change those laws. So please don't speak on stuff that you just don't know about, because it's completely just untrue. That people that are out here are working extremely hard, and I think it's offensive to them to be like, oh, black diaspora, y'all just complaining on social media, but y'all not doing anything about it. That's not true. We had a whole movement and everything, and the movement is still going on here in Tanzania. So it's not true. It is absolutely not true to say that we're just here complaining on social media but not doing anything about it. Okay? Wanted to say that. Now, another thing that I wanted to bring light on, because I'm about to hurt a lot of y'all feelings, okay? Because like I said, I'm not finna sugarcoat anything, okay? About to hurt a lot of y'all feelings. Now, another thing I wanted to touch light on is because I saw a lot of comments that were like, oh, you don't really own land in Tanzania. It's the government who owns all of the lands, and you just basically lease it, okay? I saw that comment, and I hear you. I respect you, and I respect your comments, okay? Comments, because it was more than one person. However, I'm here to let you know, okay, that it's the same thing in America. It's the same thing in Europe. It's the same thing pretty much everywhere, okay? You have a government system, okay? And please do your research, okay? Because I did my research just to verify, because I was like, I know I'm not tripping, but I'm finna do my research, okay? It is the same thing. It is absolutely the same thing. Let me tell you why, and I have my research to prove it. It's in Hope's phone. Hold on. It is absolutely the same thing. First of all, let me just say, I got scared. I was like, oh, thought I was in New York. I was like, that's fire things. Now, let me actually explain to you, and please do your research before you comment on this, okay? Ooh, hold on. Let me stay on task. Don't distract me. Okay? First of all, in America, okay? In America, if you have a mortgage, first of all, the bank owns your house. That's number one. The bank owns your house until you pay it off. But let's just say, okay, baby, if you can pull up my research that I sent you.
Yeah, sure.
Let's just say, let's just say, right, that, let's just say you own the house. You pay the house in cash. Let's say I paid the house in cash, or let's say your 30-year mortgage has passed and you own the land, okay? Let me read to y'all, because I knew y'all was finna come at me. So I got my research, okay? All right. Hold on, because these are other countries. So let me find America. I hate your phone, babe. I hate the way it scrolls. For real, I really do. Baby, go to the one with the U.S. Go to the one that says the U.S. because that's the other countries. Now listen. But I remember. Look it up. In the U.S., it says that the government owns 100% of the land. 100% of the land. Okay. However, you technically lease the land. So I lease my land in America, whatever. However, if I do not pay my property taxes, the U.S. government is allowed to take my house. 100%. It don't matter if I paid the house in cash. It don't matter if it's been 30 years and I I did my 30-year mortgage and I owed nothing else left on the house. If you do not pay U.S. taxes, you will lose your house because you do not own your house. It is not legal for you to own 100% of the land in America. Please, 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 please do your research. So the same situation in Tanzania is the same situation in the U.S. Also, I read another comment that said, Nigeria, oh, come to Nigeria, you can own land. First of all, the Supreme Court in 2017, yeah, I came with the facts, okay? I came with the research today. Supreme Court in 2017 said that they forbid all foreigners from owning land. That's a lie. Please stop telling people they can own land in Nigeria. Again, there's other ways that you can go about it, but you cannot outright own your land. Third of all, Ghana, you can own land. Ghana, you can definitely own land, which, again, I think all Africa needs to take from Ghana. All Africa needs to take from Ghana. However, you can own land in Ghana. However, you do not own it 100%. The government owns it. That's how it is in all of these countries. And the reason why, you know what? I can't tell you the actual reason why. You got to talk to the government about that. You got to talk to the Supreme Court, all of that stuff. However, I think it's all about control. I think it's about control when it comes to government. However, there are laws to protect you. The government cannot just walk up in here and say, like, you guys are making it seem as if it's a lease. Like, it's a lease where the government can come at any time and say, your lease is up, you got to get the f out. Like, it's just not how it works. No one in New York. You want to talk? Okay.
I can say maybe like if you say you own something, it's like even the country that
you have the deed to it. It is yours.
Yeah,
but you still have to go. You're still inside the country.
Yeah,
you're still inside the country. The government owns it 100%. But it's not something that people. It's just not something. I never understand this because it's not something that you would ever think about in the U.S. But yet people are bringing it up in Tanzania. Okay, like I don't ever. When I bought my house in New York, I didn't think like, hey, I didn't think, hey, I don't own this property 100%. How I think about it is, I have my deed, I own my house, okay? Yes, I have my equity, everything, okay? Hold on, baby. Like, who's like, I'm focused, okay? I don't think about it like that. If the U.S. government was to try to sit there and be like, you gotta get out or whatever, for whatever reason, which they cannot do it, there are laws to protect me. However, if I do not pay taxes, they have every right to seize my house. Please, please, please look at the laws in America, okay? It's the same thing out here. The difference is, okay?
People, they don't pay taxes.
Exactly. That's the difference out here. The difference is out here, you don't pay taxes. When you buy it, it's yours. That's it. No one's going to come and say, your lease is up, you got to get out. Your lease is out, you got to get out. Unlike, I give you an example. For my taxes in America, I'll pay about $8,000 a year in taxes, which is ridiculous, okay? It's absolutely ridiculous. If I don't pay those $8,000, they don't give a flying F. They will seize my house. They will absolutely take it because the government technically owns the land. So this is not something that's unheard of. This is not something that is just Tanzania. This is pretty much worldwide.
Maybe I can just give them an example.
Like, baby, you gotta speak up. They're saying your voice is low.
No, my voice is not low.
Your voice is low. You speak low. Go ahead.
I can give you like an example like this. A lot of the people, they have the farm near the road. So, but the government, they just want to pass the road here. So they just want to speak to those people who own those land. If you say it's just a government own the land, they cannot even give you the money in order you to just move away so that they can do something there.
Yeah.
Always they do like they respect because you own that land.
Yeah.
And the government is just like they just protect you. Like this is yours.
Because there's laws
Yeah.
to protect you.
Yeah, but
You know, there's laws there to protect you. No one can just come
even the government, they
and
cannot
take your land.
Even the government cannot take.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same thing in the U.S. Like, let's just say in the U.S., let's say in the area from my house, which is what Hope is trying to say, the mic is not far. Sorry, guys. I really need to get a professional selfie stick so that way I cannot hold the phone when I'm doing live. So I apologize. Yeah, we have to buy a gimbal for the phone. What was I saying? Even in the U.S., if the U.S., like, yeah, that's what I was saying. So if my house, right, if let's just say they wanted to do the government wanted to do, like, I don't know, build a hospital or build something there, whatever, and they wanted to take over that piece of land. What the government would have to do is come to the owners, okay, the people who own the deed. They would have to offer money. They would have to offer something. The same thing happens here in Tanzania. The same exact thing. The government cannot come and just say, I'm gonna take it. You guys really make it seem as if it's a lease.
Unless you just buy somewhere, like this is the place for the government, and all the place for the government, they put the sign like this is
right,
like municipal own this.
But you won't even be able to own that.
Now you cannot own that.
Like, there's some properties here in Tanzania that Hope shows me, especially when we're looking at land. He was like, that's the government land. You can't own that. There are designated areas. Like, you can't.
Sport or to build anything. Yeah.
Like, you can't buy a house. Like, you can't buy a piece of land that's a part of the national park. That's what he's talking about. So, yeah, I know that makes a lot of you guys unhappy because you were sitting here thinking that you owned your land 100% in Tanzania. In America. However, I'm telling you that is not the case. Please do the research. It is not the case in pretty much all countries around the world. But understand that the countries have laws to protect you.
I think I can just say like there is a problem. Maybe people the way they think.
I think they think about it like
the government own my house.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I think they think about it like like it's a lease when you're leasing the house. Like, oh, you have a 2-year lease and you got to go after 2 years or something like that.
If the government come on you, they have the procedure. Like maybe they just want to pay you so that you can move, or maybe you just build something which is not they want on that location, like it's not safe for them. Yeah, something.
But
like
the thing is that it's the same thing in America. Just America doesn't vocalize it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the reason why people are so... That's what I love about Tanzania, though. Like, for real, that is my favorite thing about Tanzania. Yo, they will straight up tell you what it is from top to bottom, no sugarcoating. They will straight up tell you this is what it is. You either accept it or you don't. And I love that. Versus the U.S. will sit there and sugarcoat and all of this stuff or whatever, because they want you to go buy houses. They want you to do all of this stuff. But in reality, you don't ever hear about that. You just hear about living the American dream, and you buy a house, you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I actually didn't even know about that until today, until I was reading those comments. Like, you know what, let me do my research or whatever. And I saw the Supreme Court, I saw the bill, I saw all of that stuff or whatever. And it's just facts. Like, guys, you can't get upset at the fact that this is how it is. You're gonna run into the same problem in the U.S. I promise you. Stop paying your taxes. Stop paying your taxes. I promise you, they will seize your house. And if anything, to be honest with you, I think I would feel more comfortable owning land here in Tanzania versus in America, if you really think about it, because one of my biggest fears is, like, I always have to pay my bills in America. Number one, because I always have that fear, like, they're gonna take my house if I don't pay this. So God forbid, okay, you go through a crisis, you don't have the money, blase, Here in Tanzania, you already bought it. You already own it. It don't matter. If you gotta have some lights to use your electricity, no one is going to take anything away from you.
Even right now, the electricity is just about voucher. Even water
Yeah.
now, they're just trying to change the system to be like a voucher. If you
Yeah.
pay something, you get something. That's all.
However, in America, the moment that you stop paying the government, they will take your stuff away from you. It's so funny because I seen this post on social media, and it spoke to my heart because I was like, that is so true. That is 100% true. And what it said on the post was that people love to talk, okay, about Africa, and they love to say how poor Africa is and all of this stuff. But everybody who owns stuff in Africa, if it's their car, if it's their land, if it's their this, if it's their that, is paid out in cash. Meanwhile, people in America, they may have this nice house and they may have this nice car, but it's out on credit. It's out on money that they don't have. You understand what I'm saying? So when you see people in Africa having their cars, having their this, having their houses, having their land, they paid it up, they own it straight up right. You understand what I'm saying? Versus you have this really nice fancy car and you paying $300 a month to obtain it every month just so you can have the car. As soon as you stop paying the car, they're gonna take that car away from you. Once you own something here on the motherland, it cannot be taken away from you. It absolutely cannot be taken away from you. So yeah, I just wanted to really put that out there because I really feel like that's information that needs to be said or whatever. Only because people are really trying to crucify Tanzania because of the fact that the government owns the land, and so does America, and so does Ghana, and so does South Africa, and so does everywhere else. Every country is the same exact way because that's why we have a government. The government always has control over everything in the country. Absolutely everything in the country. You guys don't think that the government has control over your daily life, over your taxes, over everything? It has control over everything. This is why it's important to be in a country that has a good government. But there was something else that I wanted to touch on. Yeah, let me look at the stuff I put on your phone. There was something else. This kind of goes back to the beginning of this video when I said that people are kind of speaking to us as if we're not really intelligent, experienced people. However, I appreciate your concerns and all of this stuff, but I promise you that Hope and I did everything completely correct. We are both very experienced at what we do.
I can just say something.
Go ahead.
Maybe some people, they just look you like you're just someone from New York. But
I think people think that I'm just like a baby,
you know. For me, I just learn a lot to the diamond. Like I know everything. Right now I just become like I know everything. Mm-hmm. So even $1 you cannot take out if you don't know why you take that money out. Mm-hmm. So I think, guys, we just be aware for everything, and then at least also you guys, you just have this question, you're just making us be aware for something, but we just appreciate that.
Yeah, and I also feel, oh my God,
what?
I didn't realize that you already picked up I'm tripping. Oh wow. I didn't realize that we were already like here. I'm like, what are we doing here? Okay, I got it. Yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, we learn from each other because I handle business a very different way than Hope does. And it's because that's the business how it's done here in Tanzania. However, I agree with your comments. There are so many scams. Yeah. Okay? For real, like on the real. Let me see if I can put the phone up here since we're parked. Yeah. There are so many scams, okay? There are so many scams, okay? And there are so many... Okay, there we go. Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is. There are, baby, which you can touch on this as well, because there are so many scams. And at the end of of the day, people really just try to make it seem as if people are just out here in Tanzania trying to get foreigners. That is not true. Like, for real, that is not true. What the truth is, and again, this is everywhere. Did you get that shirt? What the truth is that everywhere in the world, when people see a person who's uneducated, they try to take advantage of that person. It's not about you being a foreigner. It's about you being uneducated. And the reason why this happens, and I tell you guys, I feel like I keep repeating myself, and I'm sorry, is because I'm trying to drill it into your head. When you are uneducated, okay, when you don't know the market, when you don't know the value of the money, when you don't know what it is that you're talking about, people will see that and they will take advantage. Straight up, they will take advantage. If you come out here from New York, from California, from wherever you're from, and you know what you're talking about, you know how much things are supposed to be, you know how things are supposed to go right, you know the process, you know everything, nobody can tell you nothing. Nobody can scam you. Nobody can rip you off. Nobody can tell you anything. This is why I tell you guys to do a consultation with us. The reason why I tell you to do a consultation with us is because we are, excuse me, we are your trusting person. We know what it is that we're doing, especially when it comes to this land thing or whatever. Like, we know what it is that we're doing, and that's because we have two different backgrounds, and coming together, as Hope said, he learned so much from me because I have so much experience. Like, listen, y'all, I'm 26, but when I tell you I have assets, I tell you I have assets, okay? And the same as my husband. My husband is 27, and he out here when everybody else, it's so funny because my husband, he doesn't drink or smoke. Baby, I'm over here praising you, like, you gotta look at the camera. When my husband, when, you know, especially for his age, and it's the same thing with me, like, when people were out there when you were younger, smoking and drinking and having fun, Hope was literally out there grinding, buying land. That was his focus, was I gotta buy land, because as you told me, like, you knew that if you buy land, you have assets, you own something. Yeah, do you understand what I'm saying? And it was the same for me. It's so funny because him and I talk all the time, and I told him when I was in college, everybody was hooking up, everybody was doing all of these things or whatever, and drinking and smoking, and I never did any of that because my focus was I needed to get a career so that way I can make money, so that way I can own stuff, so that way I knew when I got to a certain age I didn't want to work anymore. And that's how we both had the same mindset. You understand what I'm saying? And the reason why a lot of people say, like, what you call it? What was I gonna say? The reason why a lot of people say, like, oh, people don't get their stuff together when they get older or whatever, is because a lot of people have the mindset, okay? A lot of people have the mindset of, like, I'm just gonna have fun now, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, whatever, I'm just gonna live my youth, and then when I get older, I'm gonna focus on things. However, you guys know a little more about me now. You guys know the things that I went through in the foster care system, everything with my dad and stuff. So as a child, my focus was always I have to make sure that I have enough money, I have enough assets, I have a good job to make sure that, one, my kids are never taken away from me to foster care, and two, to make sure I live a comfortable life. So when people was out there just doing stupid stuff, that wasn't my interest. That just wasn't my interest. And this is the reason why we're so young and we're able to go backpack Africa, and we're able to go buy land, and we're able to go do all of these things, you know? I remember the conversation we had. It was like, what? Like, before we got married, but I don't remember how many days. It was like maybe like a week or whatever before we got married, where we had to have that hard conversation about finances, okay? Because we never asked each other about finances. Like, I knew he owned some stuff, he knew I owned some stuff, but we never. And before you get married, make sure you have that conversation. I mean, you don't need to worry about like credit and stuff like that, because that don't matter here. However, my credit in America is good. But I remember I was like, how much money you got in the bank? Remember when I asked you that? You started laughing. I was like, how much money you got in the bank? What do you own? How many assets? Do you owe anybody? Do you see? They said, Hope, pay attention. He's on his phone.
Hey.
Yeah, Hope, pay attention. And we had to have that hard conversation so we could see where we both were financially, and stuff like that. And I recommend that before you get married, because you don't want to get married and then you find out like, oh, this person owes this and this and this and then whatever. But anyways, so that's how come we got into the position that we are not at. So after we got married and we knew we wanted to own land, we were able to come together to get our land and let me see that the stuff I sent you. So anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys that, so yes, okay, it is true. There are a lot of scams, okay, here in Tanzania, but there's a lot of scams everywhere. You need to do your research. Somebody left a comment and said, never buy lands without seeing the seller. If you, right. I read that comment and I felt offended by that. Do you feel offended by that comment? I felt offended by it because I was like, you would think that I would be such an idiot to go buy land without knowing who the seller is. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
But there is people, they just buy without seeing.
But this is what I'm saying.
They just get land from brokers. That's all.
This is what I'm saying, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. So this is the reason why I'm talking about it on this live. You know what I'm saying? Because when I read that comment, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I got offended. I was like, why would somebody say some dumb shit like this to me? Like, why would I go buy land and I don't know who the seller is? Like, that just don't make sense. But apparently it happens. Yeah. You guys are hearing it from Jules and Ron, from Diamond, and from Hope. Do not buy land if you have not seen the seller. Do not buy land if you had not seen the seller, if you had not seen his family, if you had not seen where he lives. It is a process, okay? Because let me tell you something. If the seller wants to sell something to you and the wife later on says, oh, I never agreed to that transaction, that's a problem. You're going to have a major problem right there. So I guess I shouldn't have been offended by the comment, because I was just like, why, like, what do you think this is? Like real estate 101? Like, why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. However, apparently it happens. Okay, guys, please do your research. Please book a consultation so we can tell you what it is. We actually did not use a consultation. We actually did not use a broker. And the reason why we didn't was straight up because we were like, we ain't paying for it. And what we actually did is we did it the old-fashioned way. We went into
the people, they can see the video. We do all the process.
No, we didn't talk. We didn't. Yes, but we didn't talk about like if we use the broker or not.
Oh,
yeah. So what we did is we did it the old-fashioned way. We went into a neighborhood. And we went to different neighborhoods and we chose the neighborhoods we liked. We started talking to pickies. We started talking to neighbors. We started talking to people saying, hey, is there any land that's available here? And then they were like, oh yeah, like this one's not for sale, but this one's for sale. This is the owner, gave us the number. Like, that's how we went about it. And honestly, that's the most efficient way to go about it. Baby, honey, we're alive. This is why you don't have a YouTube channel with your face on it, because you are terrible when it comes to trying to communicate. That's the most efficient way to go about it, because yes, a lot of times when you use these real estate agents, they just want the money. They don't care about if your land is official. They don't care if your land is real. They don't care. They just want to make the sale so that way you can get your money. However, they can get their money. Yeah, they get their money no matter what, and as soon as they get their money, you will never hear from them again, okay? This is why it's so important for you to do your research. This is why it's so important for you to book a consultation with us. And for you, you can literally spend $40 and book a consultation with us, and you can save thousands of dollars. Like for real, like it's crazy. And we've actually seen it happen. And you know what's crazy is because sometimes it's not even the cost of the land that you're paying for. You understand what I'm saying? It's not even the cost of the land. The owner and everybody is already in cahoots with each other. So therefore, let's say the land was 20 million to shillings. Now, because they're all in cahoots with each other, the broker is now telling you 30 million because that broker is now getting 10 million. Like, yes, there are scams. I'm not going to sit here and say they are not scams, but you have to be smarter than the scam.
Yeah,
you have to be smarter than the scam. We did not use a broker.
Yeah, we have a lot of the people. We have a lot of examples the way people just do the business.
Yeah, like guys, like when the day of finally the closing for our land, yo, I tell y'all not, there was like, baby, how many people? Like 10, 11 people, okay? 10, 11 people who was standing there, okay? There was like 10, 11 people who were standing there, and they were all like basically trying to get money or whatever. And Hope and I, we don't fall for peer pressure. We were straight up like, y'all not getting nothing. Like, absolutely not. You're not getting anything. However, I know a lot of people who would fall under pressure and would be like, okay, here, everybody gets money. Because they all want money, you know what I'm saying? And we are only paying one person, and that is the seller, and obviously the lawyer, and the lawyer. We're only paying 2 people. That's it. Everybody else, I don't know what to tell you. And you have to you need to do your research. You need to do your research. You need to know what you're talking about, and you need to know what you're doing. If you know what you're talking about, you know that those people you don't need to pay. I don't care what they tell you. They can sit here and say, oh, I showed you where the land is, so therefore you have to pay me. They can tell you whatever. If you know your rights, you know what's right and what's wrong, you don't need to pay them. And then people just, people get upset or whatever at the fact that they've been scammed and stuff. And as I've said, know what you're talking about before you go purchase it. A lot of people have this mindset in their mind before they even come here to Tanzania. I'm gonna buy land. I have people who straight up be like, yeah, the first week I get there, I'm gonna go look at land, I'm gonna go buy land. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. However,
you do your research.
Have you done your research? You probably haven't, because the best research that you can do is to be here on land, to learn the people, learn the culture. If you learn the culture and you learn the people and you know all of this stuff, then you're gonna know when somebody is just really trying to rip you off. You're gonna know that that number doesn't make sense. I know for a fact that that number is out of the reach. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we've gotten some estimates, okay, when it comes to contractors. And we've gotten some estimates, and we have looked at the bill and laughed, looked at the estimate and laughed. And the reason why, okay, is because both of us have done our research, and we know, okay? Let me tell you why. Because Hope and I take out the time to go to people's houses to ask them, how much did this house cost? How much did this do? How much was this? We go to different shops to find out how much is that water tank. We go to the next shop. How much is this water tank? We go to the next shop. How much is this water tank? And then we have a good idea. Yeah. We have a good idea, the price range around it. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of you don't do that. A lot of you don't do that. A lot of you just go to the first shop and they say, oh, this is this much. And then you say, okay, you pay it. And then you sitting here crying, talking about I've been ripped off after you find out that your neighbor paid half the price. It's because you didn't do your research. It's because you didn't do your research. I can't tell you guys how many times I tell you guys this, like for real. Like, I can't tell you guys how many times I tell you this. And I tell you this because I don't want you guys to have a bad name. I don't want you guys to be ripped off. I don't. Baby, do you want to go in there and order?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, order. Are we gonna eat inside or ticket? We can eat inside. I'm coming. I'm gonna end this soon.
So,
You want to wait? All right. I tell you guys for a reason. I had somebody who booked a consultation who didn't want to be ripped off. She didn't want to be ripped off, and she was like, listen, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do this. Here is an estimate that I got. Can you guys please look it over? And guess what? Guess what? Hope and I have been running around like chickens with the head cut off to find out if those prices are legitimate so this person doesn't get ripped off. Do you understand what I'm saying? And at first she was very like, I think Hope doesn't like the camera. No, he does not. Hope likes to be behind the camera. Hope likes to be behind the camera. He's the cameraman. He hates to be on the camera. No, because I have a perfect angle right now, babe. That's his personality, y'all. Y'all should be used to this by now. But yeah, she's not here, so she decided to, you know, to have us do it for her and stuff like that, and she's gonna save a lot of freaking money. Okay, she's gonna save a lot of money due to this, because people will absolutely rip you off. And again, they won't rip you off because you're a foreigner. They will rip you off because you're uneducated and you don't know why what am I trying to say, baby? I'm getting hungry now.
You're focusing on something.
Because you talked about the food, so now I'm focused on the food. You don't know the real prices, okay? So now I'm just gonna read a couple of these comments, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So first of all, I just saw a rude comment. Someone said you need to be quiet while your husband is speaking. First of all, you're lucky I'm in a good mood, because if this was yesterday, I probably would have cursed you out, okay? Now, first of all, you are on Jules on the Run. It's all about me, okay? If you don't like that, then go to Hope FX, even though you're not going to hear him speak there, okay? So, this is how I am. This is how I talk. My husband accepts it. He loves me. It is what it is. Bye. What do you have to say to that, man?
No, it's fine. I think maybe they just, I don't know what meaning he just mean or she, but no, we just have conversation, so it's not about, it's when you have the point, you just put the point.
Yeah.
But it's not about dialogue, so I can just, no.
And the thing about it is like, a lot of times my husband, he struggles with certain English words and stuff like that. So actually, he much prefers, and especially when I see him struggling, I'm not gonna sit there and have you guys embarrass my husband for his English. So when I see him struggling and I know what he's about to say, I know what the top, like I know my husband very well. I know what he's gonna say. I know what he means. I'm gonna take over the conversation, because what y'all not finna do is embarrass my husband's English, okay?
When your husband speaks.
I don't think I would have married you if you had that macho attitude. You better shut up while your husband speaks.
No,
I wouldn't have married you at all. I'd have been like, who is this man?
It's just how we are. It's not about.
It's just how we are.
No disrespect.
Yeah.
No, it's just how we are.
And it's the same thing. His main language is Kiswahili. And when he speaks Kiswahili and I'm trying to speak, he completely takes over the conversation. Like, he takes over the conversation when I'm trying to speak to somebody and they clearly don't understand me. He will do the same thing to me, so that way I don't look embarrassed. Baby, they're giving you compliments on your English. They're giving you compliments on your English. Yeah. All right, can I tell y'all a secret, y'all? A secret is, when I met this man, he knew like 2 words of English.
No, I was not having
the barely knew English. Now you an expert in English.
No, I know English, but the problem is how the confidence to speaking out. She just lied.
He barely knew English. Now people even say to him like, "Oh, you speak English like an American," and you be so proud of that too. Like, yeah, I speak English. I speak good English. All right, let me read some of these comments. Hold on. She gets excited to talk. She probably does not know. In our culture, when husband is speaking, you need to keep quiet.
Oh, this is work. We're not in the house. We're not in the house.
You guys are so funny. First of all, that's not how we live our life. Okay, that's not how we live our life at all. We don't follow those type of rules. Okay.
We don't disrespect each other.
We don't disrespect each other. We absolutely don't disrespect each other. And he knows my personality. He knows I got a little touch of ADD. And sometimes I get really excited and I have to say what's on my mind, or I have to talk, or like he said, this is work or whatever. And he respects that. You know, just like the same way I respect the fact that he's just a really quiet person, and, you know, that's just how he is. Like,
but she's no step on. No, that's not.
No, I would never.
Husband.
Absolutely, I would never disrespect
like here,
you.
We just be like a partner of the business, but.
Yes, Hope, you got the territory. We got it. Hope, you got a really beautiful wife. Thank you. See, at least somebody says something nice. Diamond is like America. First of all, let me go all the way. All right, let me go to the top of the comments, because I feel like to answer some of these questions. Oh my God, there's so many comments. Yes, but you need deed and equity. Absolutely. Why do you think that here in Tanzania you don't get a deed and equity? Why? Like, absolutely, you do get a deed. You register your plot, you get the deed, you get the title. Everything is still the same. Everything is absolutely still the same. The house is no value, only the deed. That is correct. Let me see if there's any comments that's worth. You never truly own in the U.S. That is absolutely correct. The local governments own the public land. Baby, is that true?
What?
The local governments own the land? I don't think that's true. It's not the local governments. It's not the local governments, right? It's like the Supreme Court, like
like a district.
The district. No, I don't. That's not true. The local government does not own the land. No, that's not true. It's the big dogs, the CEOs, the big ones. The local governments is just working for the big governments.
Yeah.
I like it if you own your home and then you wouldn't have to pay anything. So I get what you're saying. Exactly. I really love that. I really love the fact that you own land here and you don't have to pay. Like, there is absolutely no reason why somebody should come, like, when it comes to leasing. Baby, you see, this is the problem. Because I come on live and they see you and then they blame me when you're not interacting. They blame you. Guys, this is why we don't have a D&H adventure video, because my husband is just shy. But they blame me because of your shyness.
No, it's not about also shy, but it's just to be concentrated on one thing, and then I don't even see the people. At least I see them.
They blame me. So, yeah, baby, talk about the taxes, about the benefits of, like, you know, when you own land here, to taxes.
Yeah, I think the taxes you just pay once a year, but it's not something which you can say, and this is start 2005, I think. Okay. Yeah, but it's not the taxes that you can say even someone who cannot, even someone who can get $1 in a day can even pay that. It's just a small taxes, like it's just a small. I can say like no more taxes for the people having the houses, like 10,000, like 12,000. So it's just something.
12,000, 10,000 to shillings is like $5 to $6. Yeah. They pay per year.
Yeah, that's
per
all.
Year.
That's all. You cannot see government in front of you or something else. Yeah.
How do you feel about people complaining about, like, diasporas and saying, oh, we can't own land, We
I think they just need to cope. How is it? Because also it's the security for the country. We know a lot of the countries for
say like, oh,
about the land.
wow, that way.
No,
Let me put this over here.
I never hear that.
Okay. All right. So let me look up some more of these comments, y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all. I gotta scroll all the way up. Y'all left a lot of comments. I wish there was a way like you can. They did that in DC, forced them out to build a baseball stadium. Doing the same building, new home facility, they have to help find housing. Exactly. It happens all the time. And well, no, it doesn't happen all the time. I would not say that. But it happens even in America. And if something like that were to happen here, if they decided, oh, maybe they're gonna build something like Madison Square Garden or something like that, they have to pay you to leave. They have to pay you to leave. Like, it doesn't just work that way. And baby, can you refuse to? Can you refuse it?
Refuse to pay?
No, if they offer you money, like say they want to build a stadium and then you have to move. Like, can you refuse? Like, no, I'm not leaving.
You know that's why they step in. Like, we are government, and we just give you the money. We give you also the place to build. So you need to left so that the government they can do something. Which the government is not doing for its own. They just do for community.
Right.
So you have to remember that.
But this is why also it's important to see, to go to the government before you buy the land, to see certain areas, to see like what they have planning in the future. You know, like let's just say Tanzania was planning on building like a train system. You know, before you buy your land, and I'm not saying they are.
And let me tell you right now, Tanzania back in the days they don't put the sign like.
My love.
So there is a lot of cases right now, like people they just like they need the government they need to pay them, but they just delay to pay them.
Yeah.
And that case is when the government, like government in Tanzania, they shift different in 5 years. Just another people come. So in order you to get the money, you have to go to the minister of the land so that you can just have all the process. But let me tell you this: there is also a lot of maneuver. People they just do a lot, like
that's
people
why they put
in the government.
Signs now.
Yeah. So right now they put the sign.
Yeah.
But back in the days, people they just
were complaining.
Yeah, the government they just want this. The other people they just go pay less money to the owner. Okay, and then the owner say, oh, you don't pay me a lot of the money. We discuss all the money I signed on the contract. But the problem is the government, the people in the government, the few of them, they just take that money for themselves. It's not for what? For the owner of that land.
Right.
So that's just a maneuver.
Right.
But everything government pay. When they want to shift you here, they pay you so that you can shift.
And right now, as Hope said, that they're putting signs everywhere that they want to, let's say, build a stadium, they want to build the trainway, they want to build that stuff. So because the government is basically tired of the government is basically tired of paying out people, so now they're actually starting to put signs so you don't buy those areas. So that's definitely very helpful. But I hope you guys really understand, the whole leasing thing. I think you guys are thinking about it in the wrong perspective. The same way you can own your house in America for 50 years, 100 years, and never even known that technically you don't own the land. And the reason why technically you don't own the land is because the government doesn't tell you that. But because in Tanzania, they straight up like, listen, this is what it is. This is how it is. This is da-da-da-da-da. They basically outspoken. And you guys are trying to come at Tanzania when in the country that you're in is the same situation. They just sugarcoat it. Right? Maybe they sugarcoat it.
And I think maybe even those countries, they just be more
what are you trying to say? Tell me what you're trying to say.
No, I can just say like those countries, they can just be like more having more problems more than here.
Oh, harmful.
Yeah, harmful.
Harmful.
So
Say it, harmful. Harmful.
no, you see, I was just pronounce.
You did good, babe. Harmful.
Alright, guys. It's not my language.
I know it's not your language. It's okay.
I think we're good with this.
Yes, hold on. Let me just read some. I'm almost done with the comments. Excuse me. And then it's so funny because, and I hope I don't offend anybody with this. I really hope that I don't offend anybody. But I just feel like, listen, you guys come on my channel so you could get the raw truth, and that's exactly what I do. If you want a YouTuber who sugarcoats everything for you, then I am not the one, because I tell you what it is. But let me tell you something. Okay? Y'all don't attack me. What I will say is that whenever there's an extra process, or whenever there is obstacles or something like that, why is it that black people, especially black Americans and Western people, always get discouraged? Oh, we can't own land in Tanzania, so we ain't coming anymore. I don't want to da-da-da-da-da. I don't want to da-da-da. But yeah, let me tell you something. When I look around here, I see all the Indian people owning the stuff. They're like, all right, another extra process, no problem. I'll do what I got to do. Okay, I want to own this pharmacy. I want to own this bodega. I don't think you guys have bodegas out here. You know, whatever. I'm going to own this. I'm going to own this. They look at it as a challenge, and they overcome that challenge, and they make it work. Even these freaking white people come out here, they go buy 20, 30 acres, put it under their business, and build lodges, make money off of the lands and all of this stuff. But yeah, here we got the diasporas. Nah, oh my God, I can't do it this way, and I'm not gonna come there if this is the situation. I just don't understand. Like, I really just don't understand. And I know y'all finna come at me for my statement, but I'm just telling you what it is. I'm telling you guys the truth. That's just what it is. Like, for real. Like, we have people who come all the time, especially like Hope has some clients for photography and videography, and we tell them like, oh, foreigners can't own land, and you know, this, you know, like, they know the situation, they know how to go about it, and they don't care. They straight up don't care. They're like, oh, all right, cool. Let me go to a lawyer. Let me go to a lawyer. Let me see what I gotta do, and I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. Okay. Yes, I agree. I will still go to Tanzania and buy land through a business company or to trust. Shout out to you, Julie. Shout out to you. And again, remember guys, there are so many African countries you can go to. So many African countries that you can go to. See, you know, it doesn't have to be Tanzania. You on the motherland is cool. You know what I'm saying? What don't you understand? I don't understand why when African Americans hear that there's extra processes, they get discouraged and they just decide to cancel their plans, and they just decide, no, I'm not gonna do this. That's what I'm saying I don't understand. Like, I don't understand the concept. For me, it's just like, all right, we gotta do what we gotta do. We gotta make it work. All right, this is the last comment this is the last comment I'm finna address when it comes to y'all talking ish about me and my man. Someone said she talks over her husband so much, it's teaching me how not to be. Okay, girl. Okay. Okay. Clearly I'm doing something right, because I am married. We got our place. I'm doing real good. We're expecting lots of bundles and joy. So trust and believe I'm clearly doing something right. So you can go ahead and not be like me, which you shouldn't. You should be yourself. However, I don't have any complaints. Are you complaining? Do you have?
No, I think it's just
this is
it's
like,
everybody's
girl,
opinion, you know?
girl.
That's why they comment. That's why there is a comment. It's not,
Like, girl, there's a lot of people who wouldn't deal with somebody who is very quiet and somebody who doesn't vocalize, but I do. This is why this is my man and I'm his wife. This
and
is
she's not yelling at me.
I'm not yelling at him. This is how I talk.
That's how
Like,
she is.
this is how I talk. Even when I talk to my mom, I'm like, "Mom, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, what you doing?" Like, this is how I talk. And he knew me from day one. It's what he accepted. He understands that. I'm not going to be with a man who's going to change my personality. I'm not going to be with a man who doesn't like the person that I am. I think that's what's wrong with a lot of you women, is the fact that you want a man so desperate that you're willing to change who you are rather than being with a man who accepts who you are. Sis, all right, no problem. No shade. No shade. No shade, but trust and believe. We good. We good. Anyways, I think that exactly, absolutely. If it's worth having, it's worth the minor struggles to achieve it and receive it. I feel like we gotta end on that. Amen. Okay? Amen. Amen. If it's worth it, you will make it work, okay? You will absolutely make it work. If it discourages you and you say, no, I'm not coming to Tanzania because it's just too much work to do this or to do that, then it's okay. Like, it's not for you. Maybe you don't want it bad enough. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's completely fine. But I just wanted to put that information out there. I love you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me, okay, and commenting. See this baby.
You don't want to show them the...
Oh yeah. Okay. No, don't leave it like that. Okay. All right. I am a bubbly person. This is really how I am. Like, for real. This is my personality. This is just how I am. You want to start with this one?
No, down here.
Anybody who knows me knows that this is how I am. I'm not just like that with my husband. I'm not just like that. I know a lot of people.
Tell them, show them, like, it's brand new. It's coming from the people.
All right. Advertisement. Maybe you should do the advertisement. A lot of people think that, a lot of people I know just act a certain way on camera. And anybody who meets me in person will tell you that this is how I am in person. This is just my personality, and listen, I understand. And even when I'm low, okay, even when I'm low, Hope is like, baby, are you okay? He knows something's wrong when I'm low, when I'm like very, when I'm just like he knows me. He knows something's wrong, because this is just how I am. You have to take it or leave it, baby. You got to take it or leave it. That's how I am. All right, y'all. But I'm excited for you to learn. Wait, baby, you have to hold one too. All right, do like this.
You just do it down so people they can
What?
Here, cover your...
They're gonna see my boobs.
No, it's not.
So here we have the merchandise is in, y'all. Take your orders, okay? We are selling them for the next... We're taking orders for the next, what?
No, like
3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
For the next 3 weeks. So because the thing is that we want it to be made here in Tanzania. We don't want to, I know people are suggesting Chinese companies and all this stuff. We want it done here in Tanzania. So we have about 3 weeks left for this to be done. So as you guys see, it's completely brand new in the package, in the plastic, okay? Ooh.
Show them.
And this is a size medium, right? This is a size medium, okay?
Don't show them.
And I'm gonna try it on later, so maybe later on I'll go on live when I try it on. Baby, I gotta show them.
No, you show it here.
I gotta show them slowly, baby.
Yeah, right then.
Ooh, so nice. Yeah. Ooh, and it's like black. I hate when I get a shirt and it's like faded black, you know, like this is like black, like, but the medium is kind of big.
No, it's your size.
The medium is kind of big.
It's your size.
I'm gonna try it on later for you guys. Yeah, baby, I think you're right. Hold the camera.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, this is kind of big. So this one is the back to your roots, okay? Which is Hope's favorite. This is his favorite. The meat, it kind of runs big.
Yeah,
it kind of runs big, y'all.
But
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah. This one. So yeah, but we still have to tell them about the size.
Yeah.
So when they order,
yeah,
they can they can do
you know,
the
there
size.
is a medium in China, there is a medium in America. It's too
Yeah,
different, you know?
but it's good for them to know.
Yeah,
It's
they have to say it.
It's good for them to know. All right, y'all. Here's another one. Here's another one. I'm excited. It's like all of our dreams and aspirations are coming through. I love you. Thank you for pushing me on this, babe. Africa is home. Okay, hold on. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. You guys can get any color you want, the size, whichever design you want. Please send me a message right now, because we only taking orders limited a time due to the fact that it is coming from Tanzania. Okay, and you guys are supporting us. You're supporting us. I feel so happy. It looks so nice. Looks so nice. Guys, I've been working on these designs for like a year now, for real. And I didn't have the confidence to put them out there until my husband was like, baby, you gotta put them out there. And I was like, no, like everybody has stuff out there, and I wanted it to be so different. I've been working on these designs for a long time. All right, let's do another one. Yeah, baby. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh. See, this is why I love my husband, because he really pushes me to my boundaries, like for real. Take me home. Ew. I love it. But they run big.
Yeah,
baby,
so.
It runs big.
Yeah,
this is a medium.
Medium is
I
big.
would get a small. this runs big.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it runs big. And I'm gonna come on. Okay, I'm gonna come on later and hoping that we gonna do a runway for y'all. We gonna rock it. We we gonna do it like that for them later, all right, baby? We gonna rock them for you, all right? Someone said, baby, try not to show.
Oh, wow.
Try not to show that, guys. Guys, by the way, I really try my best to be open with you guys, and I try my best to, you know, do these lives and all of this stuff, and, you know, but to be honest with you, like, I have to be careful, like, for real, like, I have to be careful, okay? And I have to be more, I don't think people understand, like, I'm such a pure person, and I feel like, I mean, I'm not innocent, okay? I'm not innocent, but I really come from a good place, and I feel like, I just feel like people Hope tells me all the time I'm not, I lack in self-awareness when it comes to certain things. And the biggest problem is when I do these lives, I'm here to connect with you guys. I'm here to talk to you guys. I'm here and I'm not paying attention to the other things around me. You know what I'm saying? However, that bit me in the ass yesterday because I had a stalker come to my house. So I really need to be careful with my backgrounds and things like that because people out here know where I am. So, yeah. Remember y'all? Remember I was on live yesterday and I was like, I hear something. But I ignored it. Okay? So, I really need to be careful. Like, for, baby. Oh! careful. Like, I really need to be careful. And it just remind me, you know, hope is trying to show y'all where we are. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. I'm a little terrified because baby, hold on, let's show the car. I just want to be careful as to, you know, who around me and stuff. So, you know, just, all right. So I'm gonna be more aware of showing you guys, and it makes me sad. It really makes me sad because I want to be as transparent with you guys and be as open with you guys, but it's just like sometimes my safety is in freaking jeopardy. You understand what I'm saying? And it's crazy, and my husband wasn't even home. Like, sometimes my safety is in jeopardy, so I just need to be aware. But anyways, back to the t-shirts. It's about the t-shirts, okay? So this t-shirt technically it is if you guys want it, but it wasn't one of the designs that I put out there because I personally felt that it wasn't good enough. However, my husband, as he always does, just surprised me and got it printed, basically to let me know that it is good enough. So here it is. It just says adventure with a plane on it. And baby, I can't believe you printed it. I told you this design wasn't good enough. But I'm just gonna, baby, the shirts are big.
Yeah.
They're big. Wait till I try it on. This is a medium. Guys, the shirts are big, but let me tell you something. Good quality. Very good quality. Cotton, 100%. Very good quality, okay? Thick. We gonna come on live later, all right? And we gonna try this on. We gonna try these clothes on. It's probably gonna be huge on me.
No, it's just your thought.
And you. No, it's big, baby. It runs big.
You'll see.
They run big.
You just, hey.
All right, I'm gonna try it later. Yeah. I'm gonna try them later. So someone asked, how can we order? Okay, so what you need to do, all right, obviously because, you know, we don't have like an official system yet or whatever. We're just trying this out to see how this works. Hopefully it's successful. If it is successful, then we'll do like a whole system or whatever. So send me an email with your which logo you want. Okay, please go look at the video that I posted that says we have a surprise for you, and look at the logo. In that video it has all the logos there, which I am officially going to post all of the logos in the community page a little bit later.
I think we can just do the link with the design, and then I'm gonna do that. I'll show you how. Okay. Yeah. So the information is going to be on the community page. But as of right now, what you can do is send me an email with the logo that you want, the size, okay? And also, because these shirts are going to be especially made for you, let's just say, hold on. Go down, baby. Let's just say you really like this shirt, okay? But maybe you wanted the words just a little smaller or something like that. Or let's say you wanted the compass one, or you like the, let's say you like this one, right? Okay? Hey, but you just wanted it a little smaller. You can just let us know that in the email. And also, you can let us know what size. Let us know what size, what color it is. What else, baby? The color, the size, your shipping address, and obviously the payment. You can pay through PayPal, you can pay through Cashapp, you can pay through Zelle, you can pay. Listen, I take payments anyway. I take it everywhere, okay? So these are the designs that we got printed just for us, so we can start, you know, wearing them and stuff like that and promoting them. However, these are not the only designs that we have. There's about like 10 designs out there, like about 10, and I'm gonna post them all. Please make your orders now, because they are made here in Tanzania, and I'm gonna be taking them to the US to ship. So if you don't get them now, I don't know when's the next time you're gonna get them, because we haven't opened up an official store yet. I want to see how this goes first. We appreciate your support. Oh, and it's $30 a shirt. We appreciate your support.
We appreciate everything that you guys do for us. We appreciate you even you watching, you watching my videos, you commenting, you interacting. We really just appreciate it. You see it has the tag and everything, so we not out here. Like, I'm from New York. We don't play that anyways. And this ain't coming from China. You get some good quality stuff. But yeah, for real, guys. Like, and you can see here it says.
Oh, this is
the quality 100% cotton.
This is made in Tanzania,
Yeah, this is made in Tanzania. That's what I told them.
No, I thought it was about China.
No, I was saying that it's gonna be a brand new shirt. It ain't coming from. I'm so crazy. I be cracking myself up sometimes. Yeah, so it's 100% black owned. He's not a designer. What is he? The person who?
He's a designer also.
Oh, he is a designer. But he didn't design our stuff.
Yeah.
But what is he, like the person who's creating our shirts, okay?
They're gonna see him
is
in the video.
100% African, Tanzanian, okay? And then the actual business is Hope and I. So it's 100% black owned, okay? Pure 100% African blood is in this, okay? And we really appreciate you guys' support. Like, for real, like, we really, really, really appreciate it. When you do get your shirt, please take a picture and send it to us, and you will be featured it's called on Instagram, Jewels on the Run Shop, okay? Jewels on the Run Shop, okay?
And they're gonna see the design there. Also, it's gonna be easy for them to DM you.
Let me see. I don't think I can type on here, but it's Jewels on the Run Shop. So it's my Instagram with shop at the end.
Yeah.
You said we're gonna do what?
We're gonna put also the design of
Yeah, we're gonna take dope pictures. We're gonna do some videos, everything, probably maybe like tomorrow or something, and it's gonna be published there, whatever. So guys, please support us, please get your shirts. This really helps us a lot with just all the things that it is that we want to do. The last thing I'm gonna say is I appreciate you guys being here for me. I understand that sometimes I'm too transparent, and trust me, I get that so much. People tell me, like, my friends will tell me, like, you're entirely too truthful on YouTube. You're gonna get yourself in trouble. Like, you just, like, you know what I'm saying? And for me, this is who I am, and I want to be transparent with you guys. I don't want to sugarcoat things for you guys. So I just want to tell you guys the truth and stuff like that, and this is why these videos come out like this, especially my lives. But guys, buy a shirt. Tell them, baby. Tell them to buy a shirt. Tell them buy a shirt. Baby, don't be shy. You part of the business.
So there is a
buy a shirt. Okay, you always want to be behind the scene. You could get it black, white. What other colors they have?
Everything.
Every color. You want red. You want purple. You want pink.
Also the materials. If they want different materials, they can get. Other people, they can say, oh, I just want that for the sport.
Like a sports jersey.
Yes, Maybe other they can say, oh, I just want lighter, like.
That's what's really nice about it, is that it's really unique to you guys. Like, it's really unique. Like, you're like, I really like that shirt, but I wish that the words were smaller. Just hit us up, yo. Like, for real, hit us up. Buy a shirt. Support us. 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 How can I become a channel member? To be honest with you, I don't know. YouTube has just came out with this membership, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm so sorry. I have to be honest with you guys. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, if you go on my channel, can you even see, like, when I go on my channel, I can see like the tab where it says community, it says membership. But I feel like every time I go on, like, Hope's channel to look at my channel, it doesn't pop up there. So I'm sorry to say this, but can you Google it and become a member? I'm gonna figure it out. This is why I haven't made a membership video, because truly I haven't figured it out yet, and YouTube is not giving us good resources to have us figure out. I'm still trying to figure it out. Baby, I actually got to show you, because I know you would be able to figure it out. But buy a shirt. There's 64 people in here. At least half of you. Buy a shirt. Please buy a shirt. I'm gonna harass you guys about buying a shirt. Okay? Buy a shirt. Baby, you showed off my pimples. Don't show off the pimples. Buy a shirt. The pimples do not come with the shirt, okay? Buy a shirt. We are gonna come on live later on, and we're gonna do a live fashion show for you guys, and we're gonna rock these t-shirts. Don't answer that question.
No, it's no. We can just say we still have a time to have the baby. So
baby, why you
that's
answering
not the
questions
problem.
like
No,
that?
I just see the guy. He
Why
tells
are you answering questions like that?
They ignore the question.
Jay, you cannot answer no question. What's wrong with you?
No, why you?
What is wrong with you? You're supposed to ignore comments like that.
No, why you ignore that?
Why are you answering that question?
Why you ignore the question?
Why are you answering that question?
Right.
Nah, because I just talked about being transparent and stuff. You can't do that.
No, but they ask. So
if they ask, so give them the answer.
No, it's not direct answer.
Give them the answer.
Give them
the answer.
At least they can.
Give them the answer. So you want to be transparent, right?
No,
Hope wants to be transparent.
It's not about transparent. It's like we still, every time when you get married, you just expect you're gonna get a baby anytime. But we just still on the process. We just still want to focus on something else first, and then some.
Hope Franklin.
Yes. No yet.
Babe.
Okay, guys.
No. I am not. No. You should have ignored the question.
All right. But at least he or she get the answer.
No. I am expecting. How you gonna lie to them like that? How you gonna lie to them like that? That's not how we wanted to announce it. But how you gonna lie to them like that and then say
You're the one who make it transparent now.
We are going to do an official announcement, but for the 62 people in here, they know. Keep your mouth closed. Hush your mouth. How you got? Baby, you could have been all those comments. You sat there.
No, the guy he just typed twice. No, you make it.
He typed it twice, so you had to answer.
No.
Okay, all right. And I've been feeling some type of way because people keep talking about the fact that I'm gaining weight. I'm like, damn, like, I know, I feel it too. People be like, why are you breathing like that? I'm like, because I'm carrying a whole child, but I can't say it. Hope, you ruined the surprise. We're gonna have a conversation after this live.
No, it's you.
No, it's not me, because
I don't say
they
anything.
can hear from your answer that is a phony answer. My subscribers, they know.
Hey guys, just say, am I being transparent or just answer? No, I don't answer anything different. It's you want to be transparent.
See, this is why we can't do these lives, because y'all be trying to catch us. All right. Someone said, if I buy one, can I get it delivered to the United States?
Sure.
Yes. All United States orders, absolutely. Please order one. I am going to be shipping them out to the United States. I'm actually going to be shipping them out. I'm actually going to be... Now you got me with this confabulated. Which, this probably makes a lot of sense to a lot of these people, because, I keep low-key vomiting a little bit when I talk. Or my voice and everything. But anyways, yes, I'm going to be shipping these out from New York. So I told you guys that I'm going to New York soon. And I plan on shipping them out when I get to New York. So this is the reason why we only have a limited edition on This is the reason why we only have a limited edition on when it comes to the orders, because it's going to be made here in Tanzania, and then it's going to come to New York with me, and then it's going to go into your pockets. Hope.
What?
We going to have a conversation after this. We going to talk. Order your shirts, guys. Order your shirts. Again, I'm just going to repeat it one more time before I get out of here, because I'm actually hungry now since I eat like 10 times a day. But order your shirts. You can choose the color. You can choose which design. What you call it is $30 a shirt. Please email me your size. Again, we're going to come on live later and we're going to try these mediums. All of these are mediums. We're going to try them on. And they do run a little bit big according to what I see right here. But sometimes I think it runs big and then I put it on. I'm like, oh, it fits. So please send me an email at julesontheRun@gmail.com and send me that information, your shipping information, and you will get a shirt. These are just 4 different designs. We have like 10 designs. Like for real, we have like 10 designs. I'm gonna post them on the community page, and we're gonna show it again later on the live.
And also you can tell them under this video you're gonna put the link on it. So because I just
under this video I'll pin a link on it as well. We gotta go. Let's go. I love you guys. Where? I love you guys. Bye, y'all. You can end it. Let's see.